And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit Looking like Jay-Z and Drake, and I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Daisy. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit. Looking like Jay-Z and Drake, and I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Daisy. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit. Looking like Jay-Z and Drake, and I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Daisy. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit. Looking like Jay-Z and Drake, and I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Daisy. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit. Looking like Jay-Z and Drake, and I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Daisy. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit. Looking like Jay-Z and Drake, and I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Daisy. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit. Looking like Jay-Z and Drake, and I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Daisy. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit. Looking like Jay-Z and Drake, and I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Daisy. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit. Looking like Jay-Z and Drake, and I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Daisy. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit. Looking like Jay-Z and Drake, and I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Daisy. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit. Looking like Jay-Z and Drake, and I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Daisy. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit. Looking like Jay-Z and Drake, and I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Daisy. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit. Looking like Jay-Z and Drake, and I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Daisy. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit. Looking like Jay-Z and Drake, and I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Daisy. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit. Looking like Jay-Z and Drake, and I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Daisy. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit. Looking like Jay-Z and Drake, and I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Daisy. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit. Looking like Jay-Z and Drake, and I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Daisy. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit. Looking like Jay-Z and Drake, and I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Daisy. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show. They're coming complacent. Mama saw me on TV, but just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Save a whole shit. Looking like Jay-Z and Drake, and I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit. The game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show, becoming complacent. Mama saw me on TV with just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Saber, hold you just fucking like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit, the game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show, becoming complacent. Mama saw me on TV with just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Saber, hold you just fucking like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit, the game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show, becoming complacent. Mama saw me on TV with just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Saber, hold you just fucking like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit, the game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show, becoming complacent. Mama saw me on TV with just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Saber, hold you just fucking like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit, the game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm posted up at the Days Inn. Even though the industry say I'm the latest sensation. Drop the smoke at the board show, becoming complacent. Mama saw me on TV with just a bum in the basement. You a Captain Saber,
It's kind of cool because
like Jay-Z and Drake. And I hate when people say that I ain't killing shit, the game is my playpen. I punch you in the face and end up breaking your break bands. I'm far from Hollywood, I'm
it gives
posted
me
up
a
at the
feel
Days Inn.
like
Even though
the
the industry
screen's
say
way bigger than what it is.
Where am I hearing that music from? Now it's gone. Told you some interesting technical stuff.
I didn't hear any music, so do you want this thing off though? Or do you want this on?
Oh, we can shut that off. Thank you. Whenever you're ready, we are live.
All right. Oh, this is kind of weird because YouTube is delayed.
Yeah, the YouTube.
Like I'm watching me. I'm like, wait, I ain't doing that movement right now.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Okay, cool. No, I dig it. I dig it. What's up, everybody? You Control You podcast. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming back here. We always start every episode off with what we're grateful for. I'm grateful for life, family. I'm grateful that it's something I've talked about this weekend. I'm grateful that I get to live the life that I've chosen. It's not easy, but it's really simple because I've chosen this life that I'm living. And I feel very blessed that I get to do that. And I feel very grateful that this is my life. And so, yeah, as always, share what you're grateful for. Especially we just had Thanksgiving. So hopefully you had a lot that you were grateful for. And no, you're good. No, you're good. Yeah, it sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. So I hope everybody had a great holiday. And got to do their thing. Enjoyed family and friends, all that. So yeah, let's get this one started. So the one message that I've been honing in on with my fighters is, especially at the start of this camp, has been embrace the choices that you've made. So I asked my fighters a few questions, right? I said, hey, how many of you need to fight in order to make a living? And none of them raised their hand. And I said, how many of you would take $60,000 a year if you were getting paid just for fighting? And half of them, the ones that want to be pro fighters, raise their hand. And I'm like, okay, so you got to understand that you're making this choice to fight, right? It's not, you have to fight in order to live. You are choosing to fight. You are choosing this life. And with that choice, you have to accept everything that comes with it. You got to accept the days where you feel like death. You have to accept getting your butt chewed out. You got to accept that you need to sleep and recover. You have to accept that you're going to have to do some media stuff. You're going to have to accept all the things that come with it. And what it really made me think of after I was home and after I'm alone is, it's funny. It's a line from Game of Thrones, but it's spoken in the Bible It's like different forms of it is spoken in the Bible. It's spoken in by Marcus Aurelius, and it's kill the boy, let the man be born. So Aemon, if those of you that watch Game of Thrones, Aemon said this to Jon Snow when he took over as the commander of the Night's Watch. Now, Marcus Aurelius talks about this in depth in Meditations. And it's one of these things that really, really makes you think when you start making choices in your life. And the biggest thing is, and I've talked about it on here plenty of times, manhood is responsibility, discipline, and clarity in what you're doing. And Marcus Aurelius seen it even further. He said saw manhood as reason, virtue, and action. So when a boy is going to react to everything, right? Or most things. And that's what boys do. They're very emotional. They don't know how to control it yet. A man, before he reacts, needs to think and needs to slow down the process. And one of the moments that really stand out to me, still to this day, is when I got in a fight and I got sliced up. Because the way I reacted was like a boy. Granted, I was a teenage kid. I was like a couple weeks from being 17. And my reaction to this situation was completely and 100% emotional. It was the need to prove myself, the need to show that I'm not a punk or a sucker, the need to show that I'm a man, right? And so that situation, I left a warm bed with a woman to go fight somebody. I literally approached this person because they said they were going to kill me. Now, I know some people, especially younger people, are going to say, yeah, that's what you got to do. But it's not what I had to do. And not only did I get sliced up, but like those of you that understand this life, I got put against the wall and got my chest caved in because I didn't follow orders, right? I was told not to go there. I was told not to go kick off a war, not to go kick this off. Things were being worked out on the back end, and I didn't listen to anybody, right? And when I approached this dude, he literally lived by what he said he was going to do. He said he was going to kill me. Well, when I approached him, he had a knife. And so when I grabbed him and I tossed him down, I got sliced up, my wrist, my chest, my back. And when it was all said and done and I was at home and I thought about it, I'm like, that was the dumbest thing you could have done. Like, thank God you're alive, because that could have been way worse. Way worse. If he would have slit my throat, like, I wouldn't have lived. It was like an inch away from my heart. It was an inch away from my lungs. I'm lucky that my wrist was able to get put back together, right? So just reacting on emotion, that was one of the biggest moments where I was like, man, you have to do better. And of course, we go through small moments of this, right? As men, we get into it with someone, we argue with them. We need to prove that we're right. We need to prove our point, and on and on and on. But at some point, you have to destroy that boy, right? You have to let him go. And you have to be willing to step into being a man. So as we go further, the boy versus the man, what Marcus actually meant: the boy, impulsive, emotional, without direction, needing validation, living for short-term comfort. So like when you're just doing things and not putting any thought into it, right? You're being really impulsive. That doesn't get you anywhere. Trust your gut, but you got to put thought into your actions. You got to put thought into what you're about to do. Emotional without direction. The scariest thing is an emotional man that has no control over himself, because a man can bring about so much violence. So a man that can't control his emotions might beat on someone, right? A man that can't control his emotions might go do something inside of school, right? Tragic. A man that has no emotional control or direction will destroy items all the time. They'll flip out. They'll jump out of a car and react because they have no control over their own emotions, right? They have no direction in which to move forward. Needing validation. Now, this is one of those things where I believe that men and women alike struggle with this. But for men, it's so, how can you lead if you're constantly needing to be validated for the things you're doing? Right? Think about it this way. I explain this to men all the time, especially at my gym. And I tell them, I'm like, if you do something nice for your girl, it's nice to be appreciated. And right. And by all means, if she's a good woman, she should be doing that. However, if you're doing it just for that, then you're going to be butthurt that she didn't give you the reaction you wanted. Now you're setting a standard that can never be met because it's based on expectations, right? You should do something for someone else because you want to, regardless of their reaction, right? If I hold the door for a woman and she doesn't say thank you, I don't care. If I shovel off someone's car and they don't say thank you, I don't care, right? I'm doing these things because I want to, right? I'm not looking for that validation. Now you take it a step further in a job, when you're working a job, if you're constantly needing validation for something, you're not going to strive to be the best that you can be, because you're going to be worried that you're not going to get the validation for doing said thing, right? And that's going to limit you, and it damn sure doesn't make you a leader. And living for short-term comfort. I mean, all men, you know what? Let me not say all men, but a lot of us, like, when you think about this, we can go right to sex, right? Looking for short-term comfort, right? So we go to a bar, we go somewhere, single or in a relationship, that doesn't even matter. We end up sleeping with someone just because we can. We drink alcohol to hide certain things or to make us feel better. We do certain things to make us feel better. But that kills our discipline. It kills our soul in so many ways, because we're choosing short-term comfort. Like I talk about it often, and I use this analogy. If you are living your life just for happiness, you're going to have a very miserable life, because if you want just pure happiness all the time, you might as well do heroin, right? You might as well just do some of the hardest drugs, because it's going to give you the greatest high of all time, right? It's going to give you that high. But because you're chasing that high all the time, there's going to be a low, and that low is going to be painful. So the goal, especially for men, you don't want to live up here and you don't want to live down here. You got to be that baseline, right? Nothing's ever that great and nothing's ever that bad, right? The good times are the good times, and the times that aren't so good, it is what it is. But if you just ride it in the middle, right? Don't let your ego get out of control when you're winning. Don't let your ego go out of control the other way when you're losing. So then when we look at the man, he's guided by reason, quietly confident, disciplined, focused on what matters, right? So guided by reason. It doesn't mean that you lack emotions. And I think that's something that gets twisted very often when it comes to men, right? It's you you want to be in tune with your emotions. You want to understand what your emotions are, right? However, you don't want to make decisions based on those emotions, right? Oh, they said this to me, so now I got to say no. Take a second, take a breath. Think about your next action because every action has a reaction, right? So you have to be guided by reason. Put some logical thought into that. Okay, if I do this, these are the paths that it could go, right? And if you can accept all the paths, then you're good to go. Quietly confident. Now this one's kind of funny to me because I still believe that I should be able to say that I'm great at coaching, that I'm great and I'm always striving for greatness. I believe it, right? What I believe that Marcus meant is I don't have to go preaching that to every person I meet. I don't have to tell you, yo, I'm a great coach. Yo, I'm the king. Because if I have to start announcing that stuff, then something's wrong, right? Now, if you're around me when I'm talking to myself, you're going to hear me say that. If someone asks me, well, do you believe you're a great coach? Yes, I believe I'm a great coach. And I'm striving to be greater all the time, right? Yeah, Jordan, great, Corey. Jordan and Kobe never had to announce it unless you asked them. If you asked them who could beat you one on one, they'll tell you. But yeah, they didn't have to walk around telling everybody, right? Disciplined. Now this one's a big one because discipline comes in many different forms. Now, oh man, it's crazy. I was talking to a student about this today because he said he's not drinking. And most of that's because he's gearing up to go into a fight camp at the top of the year and train. And he's older, right? I think he's actually older than me. And but he also talked about he likes the way it feels to not be drinking. And sometimes he struggles with drinking too much when he does. And I said, yeah, it's great to make sure that you're in control of it, right? So if you're drinking all the time, doesn't mean you're an alcoholic, but maybe it's not a bad thing to stop and make sure that you're in control of it, right? If I've done that with sex, to be honest, like I've gone completely celibate at times just to make sure that I have control over it, right? I've told women, no, 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 we're not doing this, right? So I can make sure I have control of it. And I don't anything that I feel starts to have a control over everything or control over me, I have to cool it out, right? I have to stop it. I got to make sure I'm in control. And like one of the stories that I talked about to my student is it was in the book Relentless by Tim Grover. And he talked about how the CEO was married and sleeping with multiple women and he just like it's what he did. It was almost Tiger Woods like, right? He's just banging everybody left and right. And he wanted to make sure it wasn't he had control over it. So he stopped sleeping with all these other women and he just slept with his wife. All his friends made fun of him like da 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 and he was miserable, but he did it to show that he had the discipline to cut it all off and sex didn't run him, right? There's players that have stopped doing certain things, great players, just to prove that they didn't need it, right? That is discipline, right? Being disciplined, having control over self. It could be training 3 days a week. It could be eating the right things. It's just doing the things that are necessary to do, even if you don't want to do them and even if they suck, right? Izzy, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Legend, right on point. Focus on what matters. Now, I don't know what it was like for adults when I was a kid, right? When I was growing up, it didn't feel or didn't appear to be as crazy as it is now. And what I mean is so many people are so worried about everybody else, right? And they've lost track of what really matters. So they're not focused. They're not driven the same way. Right? If you have a family, like think about this. If you're pursuing a career and you have a family, what do you really have time for? Like, do you get that? Everything should be focused on what really matters. And I try to explain this to my fighters and to people that talk to me about being an entrepreneur. It's like if it doesn't if it keeps me from doing the things that I have to do to build what I want to build, it's not worth my time. Why am I going to waste my time with that? So it's I don't know. It's like people ask me, why don't I go out? Why don't I do these things? It's like because how does that help me? When I was doing it, when I was in the music business and I had to show up to put flyers somewhere or posters somewhere to show love to an artist and get that made sense for me to go to all those places. That's not my life. So what is the point of me going to these places? Right? Now that I tend to go on the extreme like with everything. So I'm always searching for that balance. Like Thanksgiving, I was at the gym coaching Thanksgiving morning. I was home alone on Thanksgiving chilling. I didn't go out of town because I had my fighter coming up over the weekend and we got a fight in a couple weeks. So I'm not dipping out of town to go with family. I'm not doing any of that, right? So then Friday morning, I'm at the gym coaching. Friday evening, I'm at the gym coaching. Saturday morning, I'm at the gym for 3 to 5 hours coaching, working drills. Sunday, I'm at the gym coaching, right? Sometimes I have to choose my job over everything else because that's what I'm choosing to build, right? So staying focused on what matters. Now, as we go further, self mastery, steering their emotions. You can't control the world, only your response. The man feels emotion without being ruled by it. Fighters who stay calm win. Emotional fighters break the plan. Now, that last one is me, right? Or something I put in there, and not so much Marcus, but it's based on Marcus Aurelius. You can't control the world. You only your response. How many people do we see in this world now losing their minds over the dumbest shit? Like to watch family members and, and friends stop becoming friends, stop rocking with each other over politics is the dumbest thing to me because we can't control any of that. You can have your beliefs, I can have my beliefs. We don't have to believe the same thing. But at the core of you, if it's a good person and the core of me is a good person, we could rock together. You know what I'm saying? Like the reaction off of something that's like that's not having any impact on us, on our lives. It's like if you want to change the world, if you truly want to change the world, you have to build yourself to a position where you can actually inflict change, where you can bring about change. That takes money and influence, right? Now, if you don't, if what you do isn't going to get you to that place and that's not what you're chasing, great. Then how you change the world is by making sure your family is good. Make sure you're raising your kids with morals and values, right? Making sure your kids have an education. Making sure your kids aren't out there bullying somebody or stealing or whatever. right? Stay stay focused. Don't be a victim to the world. The man feels emotion without being ruled by it. I mean, that goes back to what I was talking about, emotional without direction, right? Like, have emotions. Shit, I'm sad usually once a day. There's moments where I'm sad. I'm thinking about something from my childhood. I'm like, oh man, all right, cool. Time to move on, right? Because I'm not gonna be sad all day. Like Deion Sanders said it best. Primetime said it best. He was like, I don't have bad days. I might have a bad moment, but never a bad day. Like I will never have a bad day. Like we do this thing at my dinner table, right? Especially when my son's with me. What's the worst part about your day? Right? And I usually I'm like, I didn't have a worst part. Sometimes I'll say, like, this sucked, but I don't have a worst day. And when they talk about like what's the best part of my day, it's usually like right now. Right now. I'm with the fam right now. Also this. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not like we have to be robots and not feel emotion. Of course we feel fucking emotion. We're humans. I'm just not gonna let my emotions rule me, because when I do, I say or I do something dumb that I end up regretting. And we all have done it. We've all like reacted and said something that we wish we never said, right? And it sucks. And all you could do is like, damn, I'm sorry, my bad. Like, and if you haven't done that, I'd be like, I'd be curious. I want to talk to that person that's never done that. Poetic veteran. I had to learn this the hard way from parents who rather drink at the bar and leave their kids at home. Yeah, that's a tough lesson. But now when you have kids, if you don't have kids already, you learn that how much value there is in investing time into your family and into your kids, right? When you do that, things pay off. Fighters who stay calm, emotional fighters break the plan. So I've never seen a fighter do well when they become emotional, right? And um that's why I try to burn out all those emotions beforehand. It's like I destroy you so much, and like yesterday was hard for him. I killed him. And the goal is like to get those emotions out and let you work through them, so then you can stick to the game plan. You're always thinking, you're always able to process. There's no situation in a fight that can't be that can't be solved, right? We could solve them all. You just need to process it. You need to go through it. You need to figure it out. And the only way you could do that is staying calm, right? If the world is coming to an end, the only way you could process anything and be able to move forward, can you follow him back to Corey? Thank you. Is staying calm. Virtue and character over image. Don't look strong, be strong. Marcus valued integrity, justice, and discipline. Character is revealed under pressure. I 100% believe that. Don't look strong, be strong. Now, that has a couple different meanings. If we just talk about the physical form, how many people, you know what, maybe you haven't seen them, but I've seen them. They're cut, they're ripped, they look like monsters. But they can't lift what that farm boy can. They can't lift what that person that just lifts construction or works on a construction site can lift, right? Because then when you try to take that strength and put it into real life situations, it doesn't apply. It doesn't work, right? So that's just on the physical front. Now, if you take it a step further, the person that looks really strong may not be strong mentally, emotionally, they're strong physically. That person can be broken very easily, and all their strength doesn't matter. Those are the people that you see, especially when they're starting out fighting. You pop them in the face with a jab or something, they start getting mad and they start swinging real wild. They leave themselves wide open to get knocked out or messed up because they're losing all control of their emotions. They're not strong internally. When things start going bad, they crumble. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And they start losing their mind, right? It's you have you have to be mentally strong. You have to go through all the shitty situations and trust that you're gonna come out on the other side because what's alternative, right? Well, what if I don't get enough time to finish it? What if I'm dead? Well, then you'll be fucking dead. Who cares? Who cares? You're dead. You're done running this race now. Now, depending on what you believe, there's a whole nother race, right? You got other things to do now, but you're dead in the like your physical form is gone. Nothing else you could do. You're dead. So in the meantime, just keep pushing forward. And what'll help you be mentally strong is by doing the shit you say you're gonna do, even when it sucks. And it relates to any life, but again, because of my what I do, it's like if you are supposed to be in a camp and training and you say you're going to do it, then you got to show up and do it. You got to do the work. If you're cutting weight, you can't eat this. You can't do this. You have to do everything that you say you're going to do because that's how your mind becomes strong. There's parts of our brain that it will tell us, no, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And when we choose to do it, we're making parts of our brain stronger because we're doing the shit that we don't want to do. We're not allowing comfort to make us soft, right? Comfort will kill a man. We have to be at war with something. That's how we do better. That's how we mentally become stronger. That's how we emotionally become stronger. Right? That's how I train my fighters. And it took me so long to understand that. Something I told them too, I was like, it took me losing the ability to use my right foot for me to fully understand this 100%. The amount of work I put in to get back into that ring, to fight, to do what I was told I was never going to be able to do was insane. Everybody thought I was crazy. Everybody thought I was stupid. They didn't understand, like, there was this monster that needed to just do something. And showing up every fucking morning and training, I couldn't even walk up I literally would have to crawl up my steps to get ready to go training. But once I'm there, this switch clicked on. It's like, nope, time to do work. Then eat and rest and then go train again and then coach fighters and run my business and be a dad. It was like, I didn't care. I'm just going. There was no comfort. I was never not in pain. It was just like, yeah, we got to go. And it made it took everything that I lived through as a kid. And I swear to you, it quadrupled all my superpowers because I finally put it together. I finally took that Rubik's Cube in my head and was like, click, 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 bing, cool, gotcha. Now I'm locked in. Like, you can't outwork me. Impossible. Not gonna happen. Because even when I'm sick, when I'm tired, when I'm hurt, I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna do the job. And that over time seals my brain in a way that can't be calculated, right? And that's what you guys need to do. Character is revealed under pressure. How are you going to react when the world's crumbling? Right? If you're the man in your house, right, and things go bad, if there's a fire, you have to stay calm. Hey, this is what we're doing. You go this way. You're doing this. Come on, we're doing this. We're doing this. But no, let's go. You got to get it done. Right? If finances are looking crazy, you got to be the one, tighten that belt, yo. But no, this is what we're doing. And be okay with them being mad at you. Like, you have to be the calm in the storm. You have to be. And I'm speaking to all men right now. You have to be. I don't care if your woman makes more than you, if she's running out, like however you want to put it. You have to be the calm one. When shit is going bad, you have to be calm. You have to be okay. You have to figure it out. And you just have to, in some situations, you don't have time to think like, oh, is this the right move? No, sometimes you just got to go. You trust your instinct, you trust your gut, and you make that move. You put some logical thought in there. Yep, this is how we're moving. This is what we're doing. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Boom. You're still alive. You do something different. Because the worst thing that could be revealed when that pressure hits is you're not a villain. You're not a hero. You're just weak. And if you look weak under pressure, how can your kids follow you? Right? How can your girl follow you or your significant other? A leader stays calm outwardly. You might be losing your mind internally, but nobody can see that. Nobody can see that. And it's a lonely place to be. And I don't care what women say. I've learned this from experience. I've learned this from seeing it. I've learned this from reading about it. You can never share everything with your significant other. If you tell her that you are stressed about the finances, she'll comfort you, but she's going to start freaking out about that. Because if you are freaking out about it, she's going to freak out about it. And that's biology. Right? You can word it in a different way. Like, hey, I need you to stay under our budget. This is the new budget for this month. Oh, what? Why? I just want to make sure that everything's going to operate okay. We had a couple things going on, and I want to make sure that we're good and that we're never going to be in trouble. So I just need you to be under this budget this month. You don't have to tell her that you're stressed and that you're freaking out about finances. It's your job to lead, and it's your job to word it in a way that your significant other can trust, that your kids can trust, that your coworkers can trust. Right? Now, kindness and gentleness as strength. Gentleness equals power under control. The boy lashes out, the man holds steady. It applies in relationships, leadership, and fatherhood. There seems to be an argument amongst people where they're just talking like it's wrong to be gentle. Like, no, I can be gentle. If you try to mess with mine, you're not going to get that side of me, right? But my kids get the most gentle version of me. My my students get a gentler version of me. The people in my life get a gentler version of me because there's no reason for me to be otherwise. I don't have to prove that I'm a monster. I don't have to prove that I can destroy you. I want that needs to be my last resort. So I I I I really can't say this. I can't emphasize this any more than men, you have to be gentle. And what I mean is like you have to provide emotional safety for your significant other, right? She should be safe enough to cry to you, to whine to you, to to share anything, right? Because if a woman does that with you, that means she feels emotionally safe. That means you're her hero, right? Now, that could be as a father form, that could be as a significant other. Like, I play that role with my fighters, especially my female fighters. Like, the female fighter, like, she just won a title in Minnesota like less than a month ago, and she's about to fight again in December. And I call her my prissy little princess. She whines and she complains, and I just laugh and we talk about it. And I give her some advice. But I know she feels so safe with me to do that because I'm her coach and father figure in that situation. And it's it's a blessing, right? I don't have to be what's the word? I don't have to be hard all the time, right? I don't have to be tough all the time. I could chill and listen to you. I could let you just vent. I could give you advice. I could be the shoulder you cry on, right? Now, legend, you say that's so true. That's where I have issues showing empathy. I haven't said anything about empathy. I don't have to relate to the woman's feelings or my brother's feelings, right? If dudes are talking to me, I don't have to relate, and that's empathy. But what I can do is listen and not clown them for opening up, not ridicule them for opening up, not come down on them when they open up, right? Not not get mad by what they say, right? And we all mess it up, man. Like we really do, especially as men. It takes us so long to get that. Be safe, even if you don't understand exactly. Because empathy is simple if you don't try to relate to their issues. For instance, "Ugh, I'm so sad," da, 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 da," and like someone goes on and on and on and on. Like, yeah, most of the time when people tell me they're sad or they're upset about something, I'm not gonna lie. The first thought that goes through my head is usually like, "For real? Over this?" And I let that one go real quick. And I just listen and I'm like, oh yeah, that sucks. It doesn't suck for me, sucks for them. But I want to let them know that I'm engaging with them. I'm hearing that. Now, if I want to empathize, then I could just think about something that makes me sad, right? And I can say, oh yeah, I know what it's like to be sad, right? Now, do this within reason, because I say all that and I instantly, hey Corey, you're gonna laugh. I instantly thought about White Man Can't Jump. And I thought about the hotel scene when she's like, I'm thirsty. And he was like, okay, I'm gonna get you some water. She's like, no, no, I want you to, maybe she said empathize, or I want you to, do whatever. And he was like, what? And she was like, yeah, I want you to respond with, yes, I know what it was like once to be thirsty. That is stupid. And I'm glad he jumped a cup of water on it. That was funny. But like, so there's boundaries to that, right? If a woman says she's hungry, I'm not going to sit here and say, well, yes, I once know what it was like to be hungry. Nah, I'm going to go get you some food. Like, let's go get some food, because that's common sense, right? So there's a line in it. Legends laughing, right? So, but that, when you really think about that, that applies to everything. I'm a better coach because I can listen to my fighters and say something, and my students. I'm a better leader because I allow them to express themselves, but I hold them accountable at the same time. And definitely being a father. Like, this is something I talk about with my son all the time. It's like, we control our emotions, let them out. It's okay. But we never let it stop us going forward, right? And so as we go forward ourselves, duty and purpose. A man does his responsibility regardless of mood. Duty ties you to something higher, connect to family, gym, fighting, business. So for me, that's my connection. It connects with everything, right? A man does his responsibility regardless of mood. I can't stress to you how messed up this society is, where if you feel bad, you should stay home. What? Think about it. Think about it in the times where we actually had to hunt for food. Honey, I don't feel like hunting today, so we're just not going to eat. Imagine what that woman's response is. Try to picture that. Try picturing looking your kids in the face and saying you're not going to go make it happen. Regardless of your moods, you got to keep going. Regardless. Now, I'm not telling you don't figure out your emotions, don't not get it out. Like, go talk to a therapist, do whatever it takes. But man, you have to keep moving forward. Do not let your emotions stop you from doing what you need to do. Because when duty ties you to something higher, when you have a purpose and you're looking to achieve something, like, it's like this energy drips off of you. It's like you walk a little bit taller. You move a little bit different. You show that internal strength because no matter what happens, you're going forward, right? Humility, staying grounded. Now, this is something that I truly, truly love about Marcus Aurelius. Marcus had reminders of being just a man. Ego breaks men, humility builds them. So Marcus Aurelius, if you didn't know, was one of the last great rulers in Rome. And he's known for being the philosopher king. And every time he won a battle, he would have someone walk behind him and beside him saying, "You're just a man. You're just a man. You're just a man. You're just a man." Yeah, you could say gladiator, yes. But Marcus Aurelius really was a real person. So, and he was a really Roman emperor. But the fact that he had someone by him saying, "You're just a man, you're just a man, you're just a man, you're just a man, you're just a man," because everybody was telling him he was like a god. He did that. So he never thought too highly of himself. Right. And like, there's parts in his books, right, where he's taking a crap on himself, right? He's being real. And so, like, and I recommend that all men should read Marcus Aurelius Meditations, right? Because those are just his journals that they put together in a book form, right? Ego breaks men, humility builds them. That fall from that ego mountain is so quick and so painful. And it's happened to me a few times. And the last one was a very painful fall after my last fight because I was no longer a fighter in the same aspect. COVID just happened, so my gym was closed to the public. And I didn't know who I was. I couldn't live through this ego anymore. And my ego got so out of control. I went from being like Sha is the normal alter ego of me, I would say. Mark is very quiet and reserved and chill. Okay, that's one of the best trolls ever. Hello says, "Were you fighting cheeseburgers?" I guess in a way, because I couldn't have cheeseburgers while I was fighting. So that I was definitely fighting them off. That really sucked. But yeah, that's a great troll. I like that one. But I took it a step further. Like my last couple fights, like people made posters with the name Fenrir on there, the wolf god. Like I took it to a whole nother extreme. Like when I stepped into that ring, I for sure thought I was like a god. I was gonna destroy you. And it was great in the ring. The problem is like I didn't know who I was outside of that. And I can't even imagine on the greatest stage. Like this wasn't big stages. Like this wasn't Madison Square Garden type stuff. So like even like trying to when I picture Tyson, oh my goodness, to believe you're the man because you have to when you walk in that ring and then you flatline someone in like a couple minutes. How do you shut that off? Like, what? Like, I did it at an amateur level and I didn't know how to shut it off right away. I can't imagine at that level. So, yeah, it's crazy. This one is gonna up. This one might cause some controversy. Stop arguing about what a man should be. Show it. Men wasting time debating masculinity online. It still boggles my mind right now. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. The boy debates, the man demonstrates. Leadership is live, not argue." Like I seen a clip, and these guys were on a stage, right? And it was the Fresh and Fit guys. They had this conference of entrepreneurs, and they had this stage, and everybody's sitting on the stage. And this one dude, he's got a lot of money. and I get he went to prison or something like that, and now he's out and he makes a lot of money, and he's just attacking this dude's like he's just coming at him. And this other dude, yes, Wes, yes, thank you, Wes Watson was just coming at this dude and was like, "You're not a man. Do you look at you? You're not an alpha," and all this stuff. And it's like, what are you? Is that what we're arguing about now? Is that what we've come to? Because this other man his wife seems happy with him. His kids seem to enjoy him, and he takes care of his family. What else does he need to do? And he started insulting the way he looked. It was like, you're not operating as a man right now. Like, you're there to help out all these other men that are in the crowd, and you're attacking another man, telling him that he's not a man because of this. I don't have time to argue with you or anyone about what a man is. I'm going to tell you my beliefs. You can share your beliefs, and we can leave it like that. We can agree to disagree. I might ask questions because I want to understand why you think that, because to me, that's a big deal, understanding the why. But if I'm saying this is what I believe, then I'm living that, right? I'm living that out. I'm showing my son that. I'm showing my students that. And if I don't live by that, they're going to see it pretty quick. I'm open about my flaws. I'm open about my mistakes. I've lived a life and made lots of mistakes. I've messed up a lot. And with that, I'm grateful that I've gained wisdom from that. That can hopefully help others keep from making the same mistakes. So when you see men arguing about what a man should be and like, what are we doing? Why are we arguing with each other? Why are we arguing with a woman about what a man should be? I'm not going to argue with a woman about what men should be. If she has a belief how men should be, then that's her belief. I know how I operate as a man, and I know the people that I'm associated with move pretty much the same way. Right? Action over theory, the daily work. Don't theorize manhood, live it. Discipline, purpose, consistency matters more than labels. I mean, I don't even know if I need to go into detail about that. Like, I've talked about it. I had an episode where I was talking about don't just talk about the dream, build the dream. If you tell everybody this is what you're doing and then you're not doing any work, you look like the boy who cried wolf. Because you're always talking about doing something, but you're not doing it. You got to put actions behind that. You got to show up and do the work, little by little. Show up and be 0.0000001% better, right? And be disciplined with it. Do it every day. Kill the boy, let the man be born. The transformation. You're getting rid of reactivity, ego, excuses, laziness, emotional chaos. You're birthing discipline, responsibility, calm strength, long-term vision, purpose. Okay. Did YouTube not like me saying that word? No. Okay. Oh, I got you. Okay. So I'll share something. So when I share things with my wife, usually I can bank on her instantly stressing out and freaking out because I don't have small ideas. For instance, when I wanted to get a new gym, I had a very big idea, and it was stressful for her because women tend to think, is their security going to be taken away? Right? And it was up to me to trust my gut on that, right? Yes, okay, like that. We'll read that in a second. Um it's up to me to make sure that I'm looking at everything long term and making sure that I am moving in a certain way because I believe this is the correct way. I believe this is the correct way because of this, this, and this, and this, and this, right? Because I'm going to get asked questions, right? Well, why do you think this is the way? Why do you think this will work? And I better have an answer, or I better be able to go find an answer, right? So it's really important to have that long-term vision while you're doing the daily work and being responsible for your decision making, being responsible for your choices, being responsible for everything that you have going on, right? And it's when I'm asked questions, if I'm reacting poorly, that's my ego. If I'm staying calm, like that's me being living through my my best light. I'm shining as a man right there. And you got to sometimes be okay with being the bad guy. Like this is something that I've been trying to figure out how to help my son with this, right? And we just haven't had a situation where it's come up yet for him. But I make decisions sometimes that I know aren't going to be taken well by everybody else, but to me, it's the best decision. Crap, I think I've talked about it on here. Um my son wasn't doing well in school in one class last year, and I told him if he doesn't do everything possible to make this grade better, if he doesn't study, if he isn't putting in extra work, if he isn't doing all the extra things to improve this grade, then he's not playing football next year. Now that didn't hit well at all with his mom. But I knew putting that pressure on him, he's either gonna crack and he's not gonna do his job, or he's gonna rise to the occasion and it's gonna make him a better man. And that's exactly what it did. He rose to the occasion. And now his work ethic when it comes to school this year has been completely different. Completely different. Be okay with being the bad guy, knowing that trusting that you're making the best decision for not you. Really, the decisions I make aren't for me. There's barely anything I do in my life that is for me. Everything I do is for other people. Because that's what I want to do. Understand that manhood is built daily through choices. Don't argue about it. Live it, show it. Because at the end of the day, you're always going to be in control of you. Always. Always, always, always. My MLO Greg says the impotent to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. That sounds like Eastern philosophy. I like it. Also, that might be Marcus as well. Yeah, I'm glad I said it before you posted it. Yeah. I recommend everybody read Marcus Aurelius Meditations. You won't read, like, I don't think I'll remember everything that's in that book, but I like to go back to it. Like, I almost treat it like Proverbs in the Bible. I don't know if anybody's ever done this. It's just you're going through something, you open up the Bible, just the Proverbs, and whatever pops up, and somehow it's tied to your life. I don't know how it happens, but it just hits home in your life. And meditations does that for me as well. Like, I'll just be going through something and I'll just open the book and like certain quotes stick out to me and I'm like, okay. Yeah, I get it. Sirloin, Proverbs, wisdom of Sir is good. Yes. So I don't know, just something that I was talking about with my fighters, like I said early on, just stuck out to me and made me think about this. And I wanted to just dive deep into it. Like, it's so simple to live as a man. It's so easy to live as a boy. I hope you understand the difference in what I just said. It is very simple to live your life as a man. Do what you say you're going to do. Go forward regardless how you feel, and live your life with the purpose of serving others and be responsible for your actions. Simple, yo. The easy life is living as a boy and being reckless and not taking care of your kids and not doing this and not doing that. And I don't feel like going to work today or for the next week. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna quit my job and I'm not gonna show up and I'm not gonna do this. And I'm just gonna drink and smoke and just not live my best life. Right? Easy to live your life as a boy, especially when you have nobody in your life holding you to a higher standard. We can all do better. Live your life as a man. Live your life as a man. You'll find out that it's a really hard life, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it when you look at your kids. It's so worth it when you see people with a smile on their face. It's so worth it when you know that everything that you're doing is for someone else and it's making their life better. And yeah, of course, we all want to be appreciated for it. We all want acknowledgement for it. We all want validation, but we can't do it for that. We got to do it because we know it's the right thing to do. And it makes us better men. What you think, Corey? Anything to add?
Well, that was incredibly thorough. I don't have anything to add.
Yeah, that was probably the most thorough I've been in a while. Like, man, I covered lots of grounds. This one should be fun to chop up. Um, what about you, Melissa? Yeah. Yeah, every man should do that. I mean, I think humans should do that, but yeah.
That is something to cry about, legend.
Won't see y'all till next Monday. Yeah.
We're at our new bad time. Do you want to let people know?
Oh, we start that next week?
Yeah, next week is the 8th, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. New time next week, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. That's what we decided. 5 p.m.
Well, whatever in that evening works for you. Because I think you said you had class, so you need to try to get out of here by 6:30 or something.
Yeah.
Like
So
that.
5 p.m. 5 p.m. Central. We're gonna launch it at a new time. Legend. Legend, you coming at 5? You gonna make it? You gonna be good? Everybody, 5 p.m. Like, yeah, Central Standard Time. We're gonna get it in. Monday, sirloin, Monday. We're not to the point where we could do daily yet. That
We're getting there.
yeah, we're growing. We're definitely getting there. So, but Monday at 5 p.m. every Monday.
Greg's been in this space, like doing this kind of stuff. He's my friend that's down, I think. He's from Florida.
Nice. So, and Legend, yeah, set that reminder, Legend. Don't miss out. We got a couple dope episodes coming. It's funny because we go to evenings, but then we got a regular morning one coming up in January.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
Well, we'll have two morning ones. No. the
no,
one with,
yeah. Allison is
Allison is
Tuesday.
actually an evening one.
Yeah, that's an evening.
Yeah.
So we got one coming up in January. I'll make sure I promote the heck out of that, where I'm gonna do something that's never been done before. Actually, I don't think it's been done before on the podcast.
Oh, I should have had music prepared when you said that.
I can say it again.
I don't have the music.
Oh,
prepared.
okay.
All I have is
So
short clips.
So I'm gonna have my ex-wife and my daughter's mom on the podcast with me. And we're gonna just talk about blended family. Yeah. Talk about how we make it work. And yeah, the only other thing I could do is, like, of course, have my wife in there, but I don't think she'll be able to make that one. But talking about a blended family and how we made it work, right? It was interesting for a long time. It was interesting. Married 11 years, so yeah, it was very interesting. But I wouldn't trade it for anything. So that'll be a good episode. That's on MLK Day. So we got some dope episodes coming up, and we got Allison Armstrong coming up next month. So some dope episodes coming up. And like always, man, just DM me, hit me up. Let me know what y'all want to hear. Let's have a conversation. In the meantime, man, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your week. We out. Peace. You control you.